someone came up at one day like, so did you hear this rumor? I heard they're going to be doing Players, the Players coming back. Hey, Players coming back, we all sat around, and then when he finally got word, everybody was so excited, we like had a party, like we went out, oh my god, this is so much fun, we get to do Players again! And going back into the studio for that actually was awesome. And it was like no time had ever passed. Like feeling going excited because whenever I used to go into the studio, and I kid you not, this is what I would do at the beginning of every session to get into character for Lena from the beginning. Gallery! That was how I got into character for her. Yes.
You know, when they changed the person who's doing Noah, I mean, he didn't really come back to that.
Yeah, he did not. I didn't know about that until later. I also know the thing is contractually there were some things like he came back for the Players and it was we did a long time when we first started it was an on-screen show. And but when we did that it was sad for us. So I don't know if they couldn't find something. There were some people that they couldn't find or there was like a contractual thing that he couldn't do it. But I was like, oh, that sucks, but then it was nice. So I was like, oh, that's good, you know?
Yeah.
So but like I said, we were happy to make that the four, like me, Amelia, Marcella, Stuart, and Kristen Freeman, that we were all back together. So I mean, Kristen was out in LA, but she recording it and we kind of so but that was very cool. And I'm gonna go this way, Mr. Stu. You get the next question. What is your question?
What was the difference between the work environment with Lotus 4 and Players? Which is important?
That's a really interesting question. The biggest difference I would say is we're both really wonderful, and the person who directed me in Lotus, now Lotus is the first thing I had done. I'm in college, I had just been doing lots of theater doing it. I was totally like wide-eyed. I remember being in the studio, and one of the guys who I had worked with, the guy who got me into it, Rob, he was going to be the original Japanese. So for a lot of you don't see the original, but for this, I got into the first Players and beginning for that. Like I made sure I had all the original Japanese, and I would sit down and watch it, and then I was like, oh my god, she's so pretty, and she's magical, I'm like, okay, I'm in love. It was great. Then maybe I have to go song like that. But I worked at the time with a really wonderful guy called Mike Alden, who has since passed away, and he did the first record of Lotus for. And it was really, for me, that was me really getting my, recognizing wonderful, awesome, sweet man. And he really was kind of, I was totally like a wide-eyed, like I was scared to ask for much. Like I was like, oh my god, everyone's sitting here looking at sandwiches, they ordered a sandwich? No, because if I keep working, then they'll keep me in the show.
Yeah.
I totally didn't know, and then I was gradually kind of grew into that. But they were always really good. I also worked with Jackie Joel, and he was his farm. And he was really great. At the time, he was also teaching at NYU, so one of my favorite stories is that she has this scene where she pulls out her like sword, it's like a battle cry. And I really didn't do that before. I really had never been in a situation where I would have to pull out a sword. Because I had to do it 10 times. And like he literally sat there with the pencil. He's like, take this pencil physically in your hand. And he goes, ah! And I was like, I might hit myself. Which coincidentally did happen in an episode of Pokemon. Of all things. Because I'm like this.
Oh yeah, she did talk about this before.
Having the background and coming that way. People even say, we've done some of those like voice actor, voice
And Sonicon.
I'm very physical when I get into the character, so I move a lot and it's very, even though you can't see me, you don't hear me, that's a big part of it. So I'm in the Pokemon booth, and I'm like, oh my god! Pokemon booth is this small at the time.
Yeah.